is working right. And here comes the fun part. Is I got to change one more setting on this thing. Okay. And the reason why I want to use the phone was because I know it's going to be a delay on the TV screen or on the computer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the volume off on my side so I don't hear the presentation. I mean, I don't hear the sound. Alright. Here we go. Okay. Whew. This is a challenge in itself. Now, last time I said everything worked out perfect, but this time it doesn't want to work right. What I'm doing is as the screen comes up, right now I know there's a slight delay, so when the screen comes up, then I'll start talking. So like here, okay, it just came up on this one, so I'm going to click again. Alright, now when I always start my presentation is I always give a complete background of myself and why my prices are lower than most people. Pretty much I'm retired military and I enjoy what I do. So one of the things I look at is I try to keep it to where it's the money that I make is enough to keep me in business, but at the same time very reasonable for the customer. So I try to find that balance. So like for me, it's not about the money, but it's more so of doing great things for great people for great days. So that's why my prices are lower. I could charge a lot more, but I choose not to. Okay. Wow, you cannot see that screen that well. I know if you have your paperwork, it just kind of like come up. But this screen here, it just shows that I put my customer first. One of the biggest things about me is that you'll find, and you'll also see throughout the process, is I try to look out for my customer, and I try to make sure I do what I can to support the customer. Some of the things that I offer, like right now, I just started a program where it's called the Lending Closet. And what the Lending Closet is I have additional stuff that my customers can use, and it won't cost them anything extra. So things like a wedding backdrop for, like if you need something for the ceremony area or for the head table location. I have tables, I have like linen, only linen I have is black and white and there's spandex, but for some customers that helps to keep the cost down low. So anything that's in my arsenal, anything that I have that's in my inventory, and then in some cases if there's something that you're looking at and you have to come out of pocket, let me know about it first, because most of the time I'll invest in it. Like I just had a bride coming up get married at the end of this month. She wanted these 2 white trees, and this vendor was going to rent the trees to her for $160. And I thought that was kind of crazy, because like when you go look up the trees are actually $160. So they were renting the trees for the same price that they're selling the trees. So I went and bought the trees, so she wouldn't have to spend any money for it, and I can use them over and over again for somebody else.
Yeah.
So,
I saw that in the pictures on the other protection you sent.
okay, and I just like yeah, that's kind of. And that pamphlet kind of gives us a full inventory of everything. So anything that's in that pamphlet that you need for your wedding day, just let me know, and we can make arrangements for it to be used. It doesn't cost anything extra. It's just what I call, it's like a linen closet thing, where I'll get stuff from different people, or I'll go out and purchase stuff for different events. And if it makes your day a better day, just let me know, and I'll just add it to the list. Right. And see, that's the part I hate about the industry, is that most people here in Fayetteville will nickel and dime you to death. And I can't stand it, because it's not that serious. So, I mean, it's one of those things to where I'm probably like technically I'm like the Robin Hood in this industry, because I'm trying to find a way to save money for the customer. And like right now, that was the biggest thing with a lot of my customers, is just like I have one wedding, they're doing it in the recreation center, and my tables, my lid, they're using pretty much everything that I have for their wedding day to save money. This slide here just shows you that I've been in business. Come February of next year, I'll be in business for 4 years. Excuse me, 5 years. And I know on the actual handout it kind of shows a little bit more detail, but it just kind of shows you that over the years how my business has grown. 85% of my business comes from word of mouth. Other 15% comes from social media. So a lot of people are very impressed to where they're able to share their experiences with other people, which brings me more customers. So the ideal thing is, as long as I take care of my customers will take care of me.
And that's why we can go through next year, and you'll have it be open every Saturday of next year.
Pretty much, like next year, I just released 4 Saturdays. So right now that means I have 6 Saturdays open for next year. So it is. I said, I keep telling people, like, when I started this business, it was a leap of faith, and God had my back, and ever since I started this, everything's been going perfect. So I just keep faith in God, and everything else falls in place. Yeah, that's it. This here just shows that I have insurance. I am most smaller DJ companies do not have insurance, but I am insured. Most venues in Fayetteville don't require it. But I got it because I do those when I'm traveling. But if you're in a situation like Skyview, doesn't require it, so it's not a big issue. But that just always let my customers know that I do have insurance.
Okay.
Now, this is the important part for me, which I know the slide's going to come up here. Give it a second to catch up. This is the most important question for me to ask you, is what is the vision of your wedding? Now, you pretty much gave me some information before, but like overall, what is your vision for your wedding day?
That's a good question. I'm more like a relaxed, laid back kind of person. That's kind of how I want the wedding to be. You know, somewhat formal, but not too formal, but well, let's say it's more traditional then. I think I'm more traditional when it comes to a wedding ceremony. My dad has been married, this is the bishop, he'll be marrying us.
Okay.
There's going to be, there will be some religious music, but there also going to be some non-traditional, some R&B music also.
Okay.
There's more traditional kind of ceremony.
So you say traditional is just more of the, like, walking down the aisle, everybody's gonna walk down the aisle like they normally do.
Yeah, you're gonna have a phone, and I know they did share, and they'll walk down the aisle. Okay. I'm gonna walk down
That's a very popular one.
I'm gonna walk down the aisle to that song.
Okay.
And then there's gonna be like a prayer. Somebody's gonna do a prayer. And then my best friend, she's gonna sing a song. I don't know what she's gonna sing. But then we'll have the wedding vows. At this point, I don't know if we want to use the traditional vows or do we want to say our own vows.
Okay.
We haven't decided that yet. And then there'll be the vows, and then there'll be another song, and then that'll be it.
So your soloist is gonna sing 2 songs?
Probably just one.
Okay.
Yeah, one song. Somewhere in there, there'll be a song.
Okay. So I remember your wedding party is only 10. There's 10 people in your wedding party.
Yes.
Okay. There's 10 people in your wedding party. You're right now. You're expecting. I think last time we talked was 75 people.
Yes.
Okay. More tradition. Are you doing a unity candle or sand ceremony?
No.
Neither one?
Neither one.
Okay. And are you jumping the broom?
No.
Alright. So you're looking at maybe roughly about 30 minutes. Okay. About 30 minutes tops. Okay. For your reception, like, is it going to be traditional, non-traditional?
Probably more traditional. Kind of like whenever you call in the wedding party, they go down, and then when we come in, we'll do our first dance. And our regular song is the Ed Sheeran song. What is that? I don't know, like, where we are. I don't know. That's the Ed Sheeran song.
So like that's a Heavy D, We Found Love?
No, it's an Ed Sheeran song.
What? Say it one time?
Ed Sheeran.
Oh, okay. I thought you. You know what? I thought you were saying something else. All right, got you. Okay.
So when we come in, we're gonna do our first dance, and then we'll probably go ahead and cut the cake. My thing is just I want to kind of get in, do all of this afterwards, so we kind of should have some time to ourselves. So we're gonna come in, do our first dance, cut the cake, and then we'll probably go around and say hi to everybody at the table, and then we would like to just kind of sit off to the side and kind of enjoy our reception.
Got you. So this next slide that just came up, and I'm trying to get a better vision because I'm not sure. It looks terrible on my side, so I'm not sure how it looks like on your side. No. Okay, now the camera just fell off. I'm trying to. That's why I normally don't use this camera. I use a different camera.
Well, I also have it up on my screen also,
the actual presentation?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, that's good because like, this is like not working out too well. And you can barely you still can't really see it that well. Okay. Is anybody else watching?
Nope.
Okay, I didn't think so. I didn't see nobody else on it. Alright, so I'm gonna actually, since you got it on your screen, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off and just use that instead because this is getting